Hi people, what's up? How you all doing? Welcome back to another interesting paternity court debate video. Okay, today's video is from support court with Judge Vonda B. Yeah, my favorite judge. Yeah, and it's titled Greedy Ex-Wife. Like, that's the title. Okay, before we dive into it, okay, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, good to have you here. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell. Let's quickly check this out together.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1073, Ellison case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Ellison?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm divorced from the person that didn't show up.
I see that.
Yes, and I'm here to ask the court for more spousal support. I've went part-time on my job. I'm no longer working full-time. I've lost money. And the man's done nothing but cause me trouble since we've been divorced. He does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay.
And I deserve more money with all this harassment. Plus, I want a restraining order against him. This has to stop. My nerves are on edge. Can't take much more of it. But I think $100 a week extra for spousal support would be fair with all the, the headaches he's given me and everything like that.
You think it'll be fair?
Yes, I've left him alone. I don't go around him. It's him doing the harassing.
Okay. How long ago did you all get divorced?
It's been almost 2 years now.
Okay.
He just won't let go.
What is he doing to harass you?
Like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, drives around the house blowing his horn at all hours of the morning. He comes down to my work unannounced, goes right into where I'm working at and wants to argue with me in front of coworkers. I mean, I could be fired for that. I mean,
Have you ever tried to call the police on him?
Well, by the time they get there, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they've never caught him actually doing anything.
Okay.
He knows not to get caught, but I need a restraining order. That's the only thing that's really going to, I think, keep him away from me.
Okay.
And he found
well,
out
I don't do restraining orders in this court. You can go to another court and definitely request a restraining order. And I believe that's something you can do at your local police department too.
Okay, well, thank you. I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. That is definitely that. Now, I can, if you qualify, obviously, for an increase in spousal maintenance, that is something that I can entertain. So let's talk about that. You said you believe $100, an extra $100 a week is fair.
$100
Why
a
do you
week.
believe
That's a lot.
fair?
Well, like I said, my wages have went down. I'm only working part-time now. We're doing layoffs and things like that. So
you said your wages?
Yeah, my wages.
Okay.
Are going down, and his are going up because he still gets those 2 raises every year. He's been with that company forever, and he makes good money. I don't make half of what he's making, and it's been really tough. I raised his children. I entertained his friends. I kept the house clean. I did everything that a good wife does. I think I deserve that extra $100 a week, and he can certainly afford it.
What does he do for a living?
He's a CEO for an oil company.
Okay.
Makes really good money, bonuses and all that stuff. I mean, he's just raking it in.
How much is your spousal maintenance right now?
The spousal maintenance, it's about $325 a week, maybe.
Okay.
He doesn't pay on time either. It's not always on time. So he is late on that. I think that should be a penalty right there. He shouldn't be late.
Okay. What type of expenses do you have?
Well, I have rent. I'm still making the payments on the house. We, before we got divorced, we had it redecorated, carpet paneling on the outside. Siding on the outside. All kinds of different things were added to it. And I'm making the payments on that still. I still got another 5 years for all those payments to be paid off. And then, I got food. My car's paid off, but, gasoline's expensive, the upkeep of the car, things like that, electric bills, water, everything like that. Not to mention entertainment. Can't expect me to sit around the house and watch TV all the time. I go out from time to time. That takes money.
Now, when you all were divorced 2 years ago, outside of spousal maintenance, were you awarded the home?
Yes, I was awarded the home. And he fought me on that, but I won it.
Okay. So you were awarded the home. You don't have a lot of payments left on it.
No.
So I guess I'm confused as to why you're here, because you haven't said anything that will warrant an increase in your maintenance.
Well, I went down on hours from work. That's a financial burden.
Well,
and
Okay, so you went down on
Yeah, my
hours.
boss did. My boss did. I didn't do it. My boss made me take less hours.
Right, but nothing has really changed with a lot of your expenses. You said you don't have a car note. You have a little bit left on your home to pay off. Sounds like you're mainly paying utilities and then a mortgage.
And the insurance for the car, I mean, the insurance is always expensive. Gasoline prices always going up.
Right, but you had those expenses at the time that you were divorced, correct?
Yes.
When you all were divorced, did he have a 401k in existence? And this is Texas, which is a community property state, so I'm assuming you at least got 50% of that.
Yes, I did, but
Yes,
I don't think
no,
that
ma'am.
should be taken into consideration.
No, ma'am. It was taken into consideration the first time you received spousal maintenance. You can't have me take it into.
First thing first, I never knew spousal maintenance was something. Like when you get divorced from somebody, you could get spousal maintenance. Now, my question is, how does that work? I mean, you're separated from somebody. I've not heard child support, so probably they don't have kids that they look after, right? So child support is out of it. It is called spousal maintenance. I never knew. Like this, like my first time of ever hearing anything like spousal maintenance. So she has a spousal maintenance. She wants like additional money. Now, I think the judge is asking her valid questions like, why do you need money? Do you understand? Now, when they got divorced, she was awarded a house. She's asking for more because she's paying so much on insurance, electricity bill, just maintaining the house, feeding. Because I mean, what she's saying is that the guy has a good job, but she doesn't, and what she earns is a pinch of what the guy earns. Oh my gosh! Like, my question is, how does spousal support work? Like, how does it work? Do you just get divorced from somebody and then you demand for money, or how does this actually work? Please, if you know, kindly answer this question, because I'm very sure I'm not the only one that is hearing this for the first time. So if you could explain what it means and what it entails, I really appreciate it. Let's continue the video.
He taken into consideration, again, that's not fair, and it's definitely not the law.
His 2 raises every year. I don't get raises. My job's a very poor paying job. I'm uneducated. I mean, I'm gonna, my age, I'm not gonna find much now. I have to stay where I'm at. I feel like I'm trapped in this life.
And Miss Ellison, I feel like you came here to waste my time, because I cannot give you an increase in spousal maintenance just because you're asking for it. No, ma'am.
25?
Even $5. The answer is no. So is there
Spousal
anything else that
maintenance.
you needed from me here today? Because I cannot grant you spousal maintenance just because he's made an increase from his wages.
Well,
If that were the standard, then everyone would come in court asking for an increase.
well, people need increases. I mean,
Well,
women
and
living
you-
on their own, I mean, that's hard.
Let me ask you this question. When you all were divorced and you received half of his 401k, how much was that?
That was a nice piece,
Okay, what's a nice piece? Give me a number.
about 250,000.
Okay, well, you
That's
know what?
greed.
If there's nothing further, your case is dismissed, and so are you. Thank you.
I mean, I feel like that is actually very greedy of her to be asking for more money because he now earns more, right? I mean, he's only paying her like 325, according to her, 325. I'm not sure how much. He already has an amount he pays her every month. So if she's asking for an increase just because he makes more, I think that is greedy. Now, when they got their divorce, she already is collecting half of what he owns or something, or half of what he owns, or half of what he earns, or something like that. So she has like a percent. Like, now she's asking for increase for what? For what exactly? That's why I was asking earlier, that how does this house spousal maintenance work? Because I know that when people get divorced, except if they have children together, everybody goes their separate ways. But I mean, from this video we can see that there's something called spousal maintenance. How does that work? She asking for additional money. Do you guys think she's being greedy? Do you think the ruling was fair on her by the judge? What do you guys think about this? Are there people actually like this that actually go about asking for an increase in spousal maintenance? It's wild. I've never heard about this before. But anyway, please drop your thoughts, opinions, observations, additions on what you think about this video. Can you like this video if you enjoyed it? Give it a thumbs up because I know you enjoyed it, and share with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't, turn on post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video.